Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now the start video. Good Morning Britain was interrupted on Friday as Robert Rinder and Kate Garraway shared a warning to viewers. Good Morning Britain was halted on Friday as Kate Garraway and Robert Rinder delivered an urgent news flash. The hosts relayed the unfolding chaos caused by extensive train cancellations nationwide. A nationwide fault has been reported, causing severe rush hour disturbances within the national rail system. In his update, Robert informed viewers more details now on the major disruption to the train network. Enhancing the urgency, Kate then said, our correspondent Nick Dixon is at Victoria Station to give us an update. Nick, is there any more clarity on what's going on here? Nick broadcast live via video link from Victoria Station. There seems to be a problem or some kind of fault with the comm system on board trains, which the drivers use to talk to the signaling stations. It's causing an awful amount of disruption here at Victoria, reports the Mirror. National Rail disclosed that the ongoing problem under scrutiny impacts services across the entire network. They attributed the delays to a hitch in the communication apparatus train drivers and signal operators used, triggering late departures. The rail authority asserted there is a nationwide fault with the communication system used between train drivers and signalers. As a result, services across the national rail network may be subject to disruption this morning. Rail services nationwide are facing disruptions due to a nationwide technical issue with the onboard GSMR radio system, which enables communication between train drivers and signal operators. An investigation is currently underway to resolve the problem. National Rail has advised passengers to check their journeys before traveling, as trains are being delayed and some may be canceled or altered. They warned, trains across the network are having to start their journeys later. Because of this, passengers are advised to allow extra time for their journey and monitor live departure boards for updates. Southwestern Railway is among the operators that have canceled some services, citing the National Communication Systems issue.alt, and some may also be subject to cancellations or alterations. In a statement to passengers, they explained, "We have been informed of a national issue with communication systems affecting service this morning. This means that trains may be delayed before they start their journey. This is because it is preventing our train drivers from contacting the respective signaling center this morning, and a reset is having to be performed before the train can start its journey." The Friday morning edition of Good Morning Britain took an unprecedented turn when co-hosts Kate Garraway and Robert Rinder halted the program to deliver urgent breaking news. The unexpected interruption came amid reports of massive train cancellations and delays caused by a technical failure that had thrown the UK's rail system into chaos. As millions of Britons prepare for their morning commutes, the show became a lifeline for viewers scrambling for updates on the developing crisis. The drama began shortly after 7:30 a.m. as Robert Rinder addressed the audience with a somber tone. More details now on the major disruption to the train network. This morning, we are receiving reports of what is being described as a nationwide communication fault impacting national rail services. Kate Garraway, visibly concerned, added, "This is creating severe travel disruptions across the country." We're now going live to our correspondent, Nick Dixon, who is at Victoria Station in London. Nick, what more can you tell us about what's happening there? Broadcasting live via video link, Nick Dixon stood amidst the growing throngs of confused and frustrated commuters at Victoria Station. He explained, "There seems to be a serious issue with the onboard communication systems, the ones train drivers use to communicate with signal operators. This fault has essentially brought the network to a standstill. Here at Victoria, cancellations are being announced every few minutes, and passengers are being advised to find alternative routes or delay their journeys altogether." Nick described the scene as one of growing tension. Stranded passengers huddled around station boards, phones in hand, trying to decipher their next steps. "There's a sense of helplessness here," it continued. Announcements are sparse, and for many, there's no clear guidance on when or even if their trains will run. The root of the issue, according to National Rail, lies in a critical failure of the GSMR, Global System for Mobile Communications Railway Radio System. This essential technology enables seamless communication between train drivers and signalers. Without it, trains cannot safely operate, leading to extensive delays and cancellations. In a statement released during the broadcast, National Rail confirmed, "We are currently experiencing a nationwide fault with a communication system used between train drivers and signal operators. As a result, services across the national rail network may be subject to severe disruption. We are working to investigate and resolve the problem as quickly as possible." Southwestern Railway, one of the affected operators, echoed this sentiment in their own advisory. "We regret to inform passengers that due to a technical issue affecting communication systems nationally, trains may start later than scheduled or, in some cases, be canceled altogether. We encourage passengers to allow extra time and stay updated via our live departure boards." The consequences of the fault were immediate and widespread. Major hubs like Victoria, Waterloo, and King's Cross were overwhelmed with passengers, many of whom were caught off guard by the sudden cancellations. Meanwhile, smaller regional stations faced similar issues, with trains unable to depart or being rerouted at the last minute. Kate Garraway, summarizing the magnitude of the crisis, remarked, "This isn't just a London issue, it's affecting the entire country. People trying to get to work, school, or even catch flights are now left in a precarious situation. The ripple effects of this will undoubtedly be felt throughout the day."